be Happy New Year. Still rocking that out. 9th of January.
It's a bit much, that.
I know. I think we can do that for the whole of January. I think, not face-to-face, but if you've got a jingle that does it, then you do that.
Just in case we haven't seen just one person that's listening.
Yeah, there'll be somebody listening to this that hasn't listened to us at all this year.
Oh, yeah.
So for you, Happy New Year,
Happy New Year and Happy Christmas for last Christmas as well.
Right, flipping out, and Valentine's and everything.
How's your mum?
This morning, I dropped one of my AirPods into the worst of the places.
Triggered.
Oh.
Lisa once dropped an AirPod off a train platform onto the tracks and caused 27 people died.
No, stop.
Getting that AirPod back. I put it to you that where mine went this morning is worse. Into the toilet with wee in it.
Oh, gosh.
Oh.
Is it damaged, by the way? Because I've never had water damage to mine. Does it kill it?
Sorry, do you think that I put my hand into a toilet that's got wee in it?
Sorry, you know how much they are. I wouldn't let that bother me. Something else could have been in it. I would have got that AirPod out. Honestly, there's no way I'd leave it.
I need to know whose wee it was and whether it was a public toilet.
Yeah,
it was my wee. It was our toilet.
Right.
I had a friend who shall remain named as Neil Richardson at school who thought that if you flush, everything went through to the top part of the toilet, and you could take the lid off, and then it's like you've hit delete on something, but it's in your trash.
Yeah.
So you could just root around and get that out.
That's brilliant.
And in my memory, he was flushing some jewellery that belonged to his mum to prove it to me.
Oh.
I don't know if I've made that up. I remember him saying that, but I don't know whether or not he actually...
That's brilliant.
In my head.
Yeah.
But he did think that when you flushed, the stuff went up into the cistern, and in an old-fashioned toilet, well, both of my toilets have it, you can take the lid off the cistern and then all the stuff would be in there. Was the AirPod in there? So I got my hand in, I took it out. I've paid extra for my AirPods to have the memory foam tip. They click on.
Oh, right.
Right, so that it holds into my ears better.
I need those. Well, not those.
Because one of my ears is bigger, wider than the other.
You're the gift that keeps on giving, aren't you? You've got hair growing out of one and the other one's massive.
I've got a massive ear. And so the normal ones... Actually, no, it's too tight. I don't know, I can't remember, but it won't fit properly. So you can get memory tips that click on.
Yeah.
They're aftermarket. Here's my thing. Will they hold the wee in them?
Well, here's my thing. They're clearly not very good at their job because yours fell out.
Yeah, it did fall out. I was putting it in. I was multitasking.
Oh, John.
Now, what have we learned? Don't stand to wee, sit to wee. Then if your AirPod falls out...
Yeah.
I was going to take the dog for a quick walk around the block. I thought I'll have a quick wee.
Yeah.
I was putting my AirPod things, whatever.
And you like to circle before you wee, don't you, as well? So that probably...
And I also turn round and I like to kick with my legs back to the toilet. I braved it. I got it out. They work. It works.
Right.
But putting that AirPod back into my ear was a real test.
Yeah, it would be.
And I now feel that this ear is slightly wee.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was just about to give you a nickname, but I don't think we can't say that on here.
So they are, it would seem, if you're quick, they are waterproof. But what my question is, the memory tip is I need to get some new ones of those, basically. It's not going to suck up the fluid, but it might hold the essence.
You washed it, though, right?
Yes. And I've dried it.
Right.
But it feels slightly different now.
Yeah, you'll know. You know.
Putting that in my own ear, I put it in myself. I mean, it's my liquid.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a strong start to a podcast, isn't it?
It's good. I believe that's how they test them in the factory, actually. They just wee on them. Just to see if they're all working.
Can wee that's watered down by being in the toilet, I'm going to wrap up on this in any second
if you could,
now.
Please.
Can wee infect an ear?
No.
Because it's a long story with a doctor, isn't it? No, what it was...
No, it's my wee. It's my wee, definitely.
Right. So
Can I ask you, sorry, just one more thing. You know, when you looked at the wee, was it quite strong looking or was it quite watery? If it's quite watery, it's just water that's come out of you anyway.
Oh, that's a very good point. No,
Was it a dehydrated
it wasn't
wee?
my first wee of the day.
Okay.
No, it
See,
was.
that's a good thing. Yeah. Well, that's not so bad.
So I had never thought of that. So if it's clearer, there's more water in the wee.
Yeah, that's right.
Is
yeah.
that true? Is that a fact?
Yeah, if it's any sort of colour, you really need a glass of water, don't you, apparently?
Yeah, exactly. Your water should literally be looking like water when it comes
not
out
water,
of you.
but
So
you don't scare people.
if it
But
was
yeah,
the-
you're right, Liesl, close to water.
Yeah.
If it
close
had
to
been the
water.
first wee of the day, then I definitely wouldn't put my hand in there because my fingers would disappear, dissolving like going into acid.
You couldn't see the bottom.
Shall we start the show properly
Oh,
then?
God.
With
Yes, please.
who the ruddy hell do we think we are? New Year, same mouth, zero filter. It's Liesl! New year, new worries, absolutely nothing solved. It's James.
That's right.
Proof that confidence doesn't require competence. It's Big John.
Hey.
Welcome to our little show. Coming up, as we start this new year, it's time for a rethink. Sundays ruin everything. That is a fact. A day full of dread, and I have a solution to that problem.
Great.
Also, the real reason why everybody's here, the original Friday song, the Gospel Friday song to kick off the weekend is on the way. And Liesl, what have you got?
Well, as you guys know, I'm not very good with money. Actually, in fact, do you remember the time I signed up for that gym accidentally and had to undo it within 24 hours? That's the thing.
There's a lot of people who've signed up for a gym accidentally and are trying to get out of it right now, yeah.
Yeah, but have you ever sort of signed up for something in your dream?
In your
Have you
dream?
ever done that? Yeah, so have you ever sort of I call it dream scrolling instead of doom scrolling. So
Oh,
when
you
you wake
do,
up
do
in the
you?
night. Yeah, have you ever done that before? You've done something sort of like, obviously like not really conscious, but you've signed up for something. Have you ever done that?
Oh, so it wasn't actually in your dream, you've just done something when you were
It's
properly
a sleepwalk
concentrating.
type thing.
Because
And I've done something, yeah.
I've been around you a lot where you've zoned out and done things
Oh,
on
yeah.
autopilot.
You've driven to Manchester without paying attention, haven't you?
Also,
Easily done.
coming up on this show today, which really, really, really famous artist walked out of an interview that we were doing because of something I said. I'm not proud of it at all. It's on the way. And I don't know if Liesl was there for that one.
I'm not sure.
No, do you know what? I wasn't, but it's one of my favourite stories.
Do you
you've
know
ever
which
told
one it
me.
is?
The boss
I
got
do, because you
involved.
told me it the first time I met you. We were in Nando's,
the
and I
record
couldn't
company
stop
got
laughing.
involved. It
The
was
record
just
company got
awful.
involved. Okay.
Yeah, but you were still traumatised when you told it. It was
I'm
brilliant.
still traumatised by it. It's coming up.
Making Fridays great again. Big John at breakfast.
Making Fridays great again. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Thank you for choosing us. We flipping love you. Today's show starts with James.
We got new neighbours. I'm never sure how it's going to go with new neighbours because you think, I really hope we're going to be all right, or there's not going to be 20 of them, or they're not going to be whatever.
I really hope there's not going to be 20 of them.
Well, you know, if an overfilled house is a loud house. That's all I meant.
Okay.
And parking and all that stuff. But they moved in soon before Christmas, and like everyone else and them, we were just all busy doing our things. So we didn't really cross paths at all. We were just occasionally putting their bin back for them, and they did it for us. So we didn't see them, we just knew.
So anyone listening to this podcast will know the story of you and the neighbour directly at the back
Behind.
when you were doing your shed at the bottom of the
Yes.
garden, and you in the gloss paint or whatever it was, you put a swear word in there because you'd fallen out with.
Well, they were very
He
rude
was
to my
very
wife.
Yes,
Yes.
It's not those neighbours.
It's clear gloss, by the way. They only see the swear word when it rains.
Yeah. Okay.
These are brand new neighbours. They're next door. And one morning before Christmas, I was going out for a little walk and I saw a delivery van rocking up because they're non-stop over Christmas, right? And I looked on the neighbour's front and realised their car wasn't there. And he started to go up the drive, this delivery guy. So I said, they're not in. I'll take that for them, thinking this would be a good icebreaker. I can say, hi, I'm next door. I've got your parcel.
Yes.
And the guy said, you probably shouldn't. This is medical supplies. So I said, oh, well, that's more of a reason to do it then. No, it's fine.
Is he allowed to give you medical supplies?
Well, it was very close to Christmas, and I saw how many boxes were in this guy's van, and I thought, whether or not he's allowed to, it's the right thing to do.
Was he just delivering medical stuff from a pharmacy?
No, he got loads of
So
things.
how did he know it was medical?
Because it said on the box, apparently.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he then said, look, I tell you what, you could sign as them if you want.
Oh, wow.
And I said, should I? He went, yeah, that's fine. Just do that. Listen. And then he said, just give me the surname. And I went,
Oh, of course.
they just moved in. It was like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I just heard all these noises going, doo-dum-bum. What's the answer? What's your final answer? I said, I've only just moved in.
So he knows because he's got the label in front
Well,
of
he
him.
sort of then turned the box towards me and sort of nodded at it and held the label towards me with their surname on.
Was he being recorded?
I don't know.
What?
It felt like we were both trying to do a nice thing.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Because he'd said it's medical and he was busy and he sort of held the box towards me. Hadn't got my readers in. In the end, he just read the surname out to me. He went, it's that. So I signed it.
So he has to give it. He can't. What? He can't. He'll lose his job.
No, I haven't named or shamed him. I think we both realised we were doing a nice thing. We weren't putting it in the rain or shoving it behind a bin. I was saying, I'll take it for them, I'll give it them. So I was all right. I thought that was a good thing that we were doing.
Well,
Liesl?
what do you think, Liesl?
I don't know. I wouldn't get involved. I would have walked away from that.
Would you?
No.
Right.
I think so. It will come back on you at some point. If there's a paper trail involved, as my dad would say, you might get in trouble for it.
There
You've
isn't a
got to be
paper
very
trail.
careful.
There's no paper trail because I signed as them.
Okay. So
That is a paper trail. That is.
James,
You
how
signed
long
something.
in the house with that parcel could you resist opening it to find out what medical supplies they need?
There is
and
an element of that, isn't there?
What is wrong with them?
Yeah, there's that element of that. But I thought, I haven't walked for a long time. I'm going to put it inside the front door, go for a walk, which I did. And I didn't take my phone. I was trying to do a detox over Christmas. I was trying to look at the sky. Because I get sort of end of year head.
Yeah.
You know, like house head you get when you're inside over Christmas. I start to feel it coming before Christmas even happens.
I don't think Christmas and New Year is a good thing for anybody anymore.
I agree. It's pressure. It's not a great thing. So I did a little walk, got back home, and I sat down and I was doing a bit of writing on my laptop. I do a little bit of writing from time to time. And I kept hearing a little noise from the kitchen.
What?
Which I ignored. And then eventually I thought, what is that? So I closed up the laptop, went to the kitchen, and I saw my phone was just blowing up
Oh, okay.
with WhatsApp from the neighbourhood watch group.
Oh, here we go. I thought the noise was coming from the box and the medical supplies was a hamster. Because they do use some hamsters.
Yeah, they
don't
do. Of
Live
course,
hamsters
for testing and stuff. Of course
various
they do. They don't. Now, usually with the neighbourhood watch, it's, I'm sorry, my alarm's gone off. You know those sort of things.
Yeah.
Or does anyone want a damp IKEA mattress just before Christmas, kid size, free?
Ours blew up at midnight on New Year's Day.
Oh, God.
Right, just people saying Happy New
Happy
Year
New
to the
Year.
whole neighbourhood.
No,
and,
thank you.
and
No, thank you.
But why are you doing that?
Well, this one said, has anyone taken in a box for Neil and Debbie? It's urgent. And I thought, never heard of them. Seriously, I thought, never heard of them.
Just taken one in.
They'll have left a card. Sort it out yourselves.
You know their surname, but you don't know they're called Neil and Debbie.
And then this other thing pops up. It's urgent medical supplies. And someone's saying, that's awful. And someone else said they won't have left them if they're medical. They need a signature. All of these, bing, bing, bing. I just went cold, then hot, then cold again. And I ran to the front of the house and saw their car was parked outside. So I grabbed the box.
I love you running.
Yeah. I went round.
He's running,
in
Lisa.
my house clothes, which are just joggers and a hoodie, freezing cold.
Yeah.
And I knocked on the door because I thought, I've got to be honest, I can't hide this.
Yeah, but you pretend that you've not seen the WhatsApp messages.
100%.
Yeah, you weren't inspired to
This
do
was always my plan to bring it round at this point.
Yes.
Neil answers, I introduced myself, lovely
Neil.
bloke.
Yep.
He apologises that Debbie's not with him because she's gone to the road behind because a parcel's gone missing for them and she's gone to the same house number on the road behind. And I'm stood there smiling with this box, feeling like I've stolen a kidney.
Yeah.
Or there's a heart in there that's just pump, pump. So I hand it over and I explain and I apologise and he sort of looks, and I get it, you would. Sort of, all right, okay. Well, this is because it's medical, you see. So yeah, the guy said it. So I apologised. She appeared.
Oh, no, not Debs.
Yeah.
Don't upset Debs.
And they were both absolutely delightful about it. No problem whatsoever.
Well, you haven't done anything wrong.
But these things are still pinging.
Yeah.
Ping, ping, ping. They couldn't have been nicer to me. They were very grateful. And I thought, thank God for that. I haven't ruined anything.
Yeah.
But because my brain was so ready for something, what do?
What's in the
I
box?
start talking, don't I?
Oh, your mouth.
Oh, no.
I was talking for about 40 minutes.
Oh, your mouth.
And as I left, I thought, why did you tell them that you're hearing a new noise when they flush the toilet?
Oh, no.
We're joined, and I said, are you using that little ensuite?
What are you doing?
Yeah, I know, Tom.
Semi-detached.
Yeah. I said that because we're hearing a new sort of, it goes like,
We're hearing a new noise.
I didn't know if, maybe you're using that one. I don't think the previous people used that one. Are you? Yeah. It's just sort of, it's fine. We don't mind it. Because to start with, Nikki was like,
We
is
don't mind
someone
it.
in the house? I'm like, no, I don't. Shh. We turned the telly off and it was, anyway, Merry Christmas. And I left. God. I handled that well. I gave it to them. They weren't cross.
Yeah.
And I went away.
You can't resist, can you? You can't resist an opportunity. No.
And in the end, I thought I'm going to have to fess up to the WhatsApp group. But all I did was, because I thought you're all judging me, I just wrote, sorted.
Nice.
Sorted.
Yeah.
Don't need all your, isn't it
So
awful?
passive-aggressive.
Do you know what I'd have
Sorted.
done?
Don't ask any
I hope
questions.
they're all right.
By the way, sorted is not taking responsibility for the
Exactly.
fact that you took in a parcel and then left it there
Exactly.
with a real heart
Yeah.
inside it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
That's very much like somebody who's gone leave with and
Yeah.
you've gone out and you've had a fight with a bear
Yeah.
and then you've delivered that heart to the neighbour.
So I'm all right.
Sorted.
I'm all right, yeah?
Well, you've taken a bit of glory that you don't deserve. But secondly, can you imagine being semi-detached to James? I mean,
Oh, God.
living in the house net direct, and you can hear each other.
I also mentioned we've got a shared electricity supply, so if they ever want an electric car, they've got to have their drive dug up. I told them that.
Okay. And how did that go?
He said, I probably need to look into that then, because I was hoping to have an electric car.
That's good. No, you're going to have to do that. That'd be good.
Yeah.
You want that.
Did
don't
that
you?
not show up on your survey? No. And I'm thinking, why am I telling him his survey was bad? He's got a joined electricity supply, mains, and he makes a banging noise when he flushes the toilet.
I bet he does.
What's wrong with me?
Okay, is it him that's making the banging noise or is it Debs?
It's one or other. But don't worry, because we're on the market from February. Tried it, can't do it.
Gotta
Moving
leave.
on.
Leave. That's brilliant. Email us, bigjohn@breakfast.co.uk. Let's have neighbours who are joined if you're in a semi or if you're in a terraced and the noises that you can hear. Because I've got some stories about when I used to live in my first house was a terraced house and some of the noises.
Oh, I think I know then.
Okay, do you want to hear those stories again? bigjohn@breakfast.co.uk. We want to hear your stories.
Making Fridays great again. Big John at breakfast. Fridays.
Hey, it's Coffee Girl. Help keep the podcast going. Show your support now. Buy the guys a coffee and get a shout at bigjohn@breakfast.co.uk. It really makes a difference. So, James, this is my new man, and he's a real man for a change. Cody, this is my ex, James.
Listen up, dude. You had your shot and you blew it. Now you stay away from my girl. You forget you ever knew her. I'm warning you, or I'll tear you a new asshole, dude.
He's joking, James.
Wow.
Cody, don't talk to my James like that. I'm so sorry, James. He won't tear you a new asshole.
John at breakfast. Fridays.
What's happening?
I feel quite exhausted. Oof,
It's like a soap,
like a really bad soap.
but I'm in the middle of it.
And it's all your fault. And they're not going to tear you a new
I'm
something.
terrified about Cody.
No, that would hurt.
Cody's great, isn't he?
Terrified.
We're going to get more of Cody, I'm guessing.
Testosterone. I loved it, John.
What is the worst day of the week? Worst day of the week.
Sunday.
You're going with Sunday. Liesl, do you agree that Sunday's the worst? Or Monday or is it Thursday?
For me, it's Tuesday.
Why is it Tuesday?
I don't know why. Just feels like I should feel better by now because Monday's gone.
We're
And I'm like,
asking
oh,
on the longest week
okay.
of the year, right? It has been the longest. It's the hardest week of the year.
Yes, the first
so
week.
All
Yeah.
of these days would
Yes,
have
true.
counted.
So, worst day of the week is Sunday.
Yeah.
We all remember the fear of Sunday evening and the impending bath, bed, then Monday morning,
Yeah.
Monday morning school. Lots of triggers from a Sunday night make me feel anxious and sad and depressed. The idea of Songs of Praise,
Yeah.
Antiques Roadshow, Lovejoy.
Those theme tunes.
But it's baked in anxiety and depression, baked in from your childhood. See, for my memories of Saturday morning as a kid, Saturdays were long and free and open, and there was blue skies, and it was fresh air, live and kicking on the telly, empty, freedom, pure joy, and it was all mine.
Yeah.
And then Sunday as a kid was always cloudy, it was always drizzly, it was bleak, it was boring, and it had the impending doom. You might as well have gone to school on Sunday because you're anticipating it so much.
Well, you had to put your school books in your bag and your PE kit and all that stuff.
Homework anyway.
Oh, God.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and I'm talking as an adult now. I feel that on a Sunday. Sunday's a waste of time. And I've got children at 11 and 14. I'm imagining that they're feeling exactly. They're probably not. They seem quite happy.
Have you never had that chat with them?
No, because I think you can kind of pass that on, that anxiety. And maybe I was worse at it being a child than they are. Oh, I hope so. So I've decided, and here's the thing, we've got to be brave, 2026, and you've got to come with me on this one. But I think what we need to do is, and I know this for a fact, that James agrees with me, that you can only enjoy the first half of anything, your holiday, chocolate, women, and then it's downhill and it's almost over. The halfway point is effectively the end.
Yeah.
Because after you've recognised you've got to the halfway point of your holiday, for example, then it's all the anxiety and the countdown to the end, the stress of the return journey if you're away.
I hate that.
And catastrophising about how dreadful your life is that you're going to have to return to. So the halfway point ruins everything. So you might as well, on a Sunday, go to work, go to school. But you could do that if you knew that Wednesday you were going to be off. What do you want, a big weekend of 2 days, or do you want 2 lifesavers?
Oh, I don't know. I think 2 lifesavers.
You're on my page.
Yeah,
So
I think so.
were Saturdays as glorious for you as they were for me, and still are?
Yeah, I agree everything you said. But yeah, and it was that feeling of having nothing to do just felt so exciting as a child. I love that.
That same feeling of having nothing to do the following day was boredom, because you couldn't get into anything. You couldn't really feel and enjoy doing nothing on a Sunday because it was so bleak in my head.
I think I enjoy the Saturday knowing that I have another day of nothing to do. I need another day after, even though I know it's not going to be a high quality day.
I knew you'd have the argument that you'd get halfway through Saturday and midday, and then you'd start
Midday.
Saturday afternoon
Yeah.
it's bleak and doom.
Pack my school bag, PE kit, yeah.
But that's less time. That's only half a day. And I know you're going to feel it on the Wednesday.
So which is a full day.
which is
2
another-
halves is, hang on a sec.
Hang on.
That's a
That's
full day.
a full day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've not solved anything.
Okay, scrap that. Siestas. We go home. We all go home at midday and we have a nice little sleep, and then we work from home between the hours of 3 and 6.
Oh, you tell people
Yeah.
you're working from home. between
Siestas, guys.
three. You've nailed it. The Spanish have got this right, you know.
Do you know what? Since I've come off the breakfast hours, though, I never need a siesta. I've just got the energy I need all the time because I don't get up till 7 now. So it's great. So I don't
You.
ever feel like I need one.
You-
So I don't understand why normal people in normal life need one.
You never got up till 7 anyway when you were doing the breakfast show, my love. I think you will get to a stage, though, where you'll fancy a siesta. I
Yeah,
think those
it's creeping
days
up on you.
and start them now, and you feel amazing between 3 and 6. You phone it in. You don't really do your job, and we all stay at home. So essentially, we're working 5 days in a row, apparently.
Yeah.
But it's just 9 till 12.
Well, like everyone did at the station we worked at, you know, when we all went home.
Very much
During
so.
COVID.
Yeah.
I'm working from home.
Oh, the old working from home, is it?
Making
Yeah.
Fridays great again. Big John at breakfast.
You can now get us 3 times a week.
Bonus Tuesdays,
It's your little bit on the side
Throwback Thursdays,
with all our biggest hits,
Big John at Breakfast Fridays,
making Fridays great again.
your favorite breakfast show
On demand,
whenever you need it,
on smart speaker,
and in any podcast app.
Get that Friday feeling any day of the week.
Friday feeling any day of the week, apart from Sundays. Probably don't bother with Sundays.
Forget
but on a
that.
Monday, you could always catch up on our Friday show. In fact, catch up whenever you want. Your favourite breakfast show. It's ready when you are. You can download it from any podcast app or try asking your smart speaker. Try it if you've never done it before. Play the latest podcast from Big John at Breakfast Fridays, and it'll play our latest. Try that. Right, Liesl, let's talk money, shall we?
Yes, we should. I think I've mentioned this to you guys before. Sometimes in the middle of the night, I'll wake up in a bit of a panic. I think it's probably a panic attack, but I'll wake up and I just can't breathe.
Oh, mate.
So what happens is I'm trapped in a cycle, so it keeps happening. I've been to the doctors, yada, yada, all that. It's been happening for years. And obviously external factors in my life play into that as well. So if something more stressful happens that week, the kids or, a parking fine, for instance, that wake up happens more. Yeah. So when I wake up, the only thing I can do is to go on my phone to distract myself. I could put a podcast on, but I don't want to wake everyone up. So I just sort of doom scroll for a little bit. I call it dream scrolling, though, because I'm still sort of half asleep.
You've coined it a phrase.
I think it needs more work, though. Normally I'm very good at merging words together.
Are you?
Do you turn over
Yes.
to Perfect Paul and whisper, I'm calling this dream scrolling, by the way, in case you're wondering. Go back to sleep.
Yes, you know what I'm doing. Yeah, exactly. No, but honestly, but sometimes, I'll do proper stuff and I'll be awake. But on this particular occasion, between Christmas and New Year, I don't know what happened, but I think I must have been awake, but not awake. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's that slumbery thing. Yeah.
So the next morning, we were going to London to see my family, and I just happened to go on my banking app to see what was coming out, as some bills coming out, and I looked at something and thought, oh gosh, £40 worth of things came out yesterday, and I don't recognise that company. Now, how many times has this happened to me? Do you remember that time last year when someone tried to buy a running machine on Amazon? And I noticed a large amount of money come on my account. That was proper fraud, that. So I have been a subject to fraud before. So I looked at it and thought, what is holy water? Now, what do you guys think holy water would have been? It was one lot of £10, then a second lot of £30 for a year's subscription.
It's terrifying.
And it's something else.
Because when they get your details, they'll take a small amount of money out, first of all, to see if they can get away with it, and then it builds. Holy water, you've signed up to another cult.
But I was wondering, John, what this was. So, of course, I did what anyone would do. I rang the bank, but I did it in the car on the way to London. So the kids are in the back. Perfect Paul was driving. So I was on loudspeaker, so we could all hear it. I said, I'm going to have to ring the bank. I've been frauded again, guys.
I've been frauded.
She's been frauded.
She's done that thing where she mixes two words together.
I spoke to lovely Pam. Now, Pam was lovely. And Pam, bless her, had to take a deep dive into my current account. She was going through it all, and she's like, I just don't understand what this holy... I don't understand what this holy water is. She goes, I'm going to Google it.
Yeah,
so she's,
I'm going to Google it now.
But they have to do all that stuff. They're like, what is it? Yeah. And she's like, you sure you haven't clicked on anything? I said, no. Suddenly your stomach drops and you think, oh my God. Like all of a sudden, like a memory just flicks back into your head. Suddenly you realise what you were doing at 3 a.m. Honestly, it wasn't great. So I remember clicking on something. It was a drama.
Huh?
It was a drama called I Became My CEO's Darkest Secret.
What, you mean like a something to watch on Netflix or something, or Prime or something?
No, it was on Instagram.
Oh, right.
It was a drama. It was an app on Instagram. So what happens is that guys, they clickbaited me. They got me in, and I was watching these 3 episodes of this erotic drama.
Oh, you're watching porn in bed.
Wow.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't that. It was 50 Shades of Grey style stuff. It wasn't even that,
But was it all vicars and nuns?
No, it was just about this relationship between this CEO and this girl. Oh. And what had happened was, then she said, have you used your PayPal account recently? And suddenly I had another memory.
Oh.
The thing is, it was all on loudspeaker in the car. Obviously, I didn't want to let on to Paul what I'd been watching. So I was going, don't have a PayPal account. She went, well, no, you have, because it's linked.
Oh, God.
It's linked to the PayPal. The kids suddenly, their ears are pricking up. And I was like, no. Well, if I've got a PayPal account, I've never used it. She said, no, you've definitely used it.
Oh, God, put her off. Get her off speaker.
Yes, John, exactly. So now I'm going, I'm just going to sort this out quickly. And Paul's like, what's she on about? And I pulled it off loudspeaker and I got onto the phone and said, I may have an account, but it's not activated. She went, no, it's activated because the money has come from your PayPal account. She said, so She said, look, I'm not saying you could have been accidental, but you've definitely given, your details have gone out through via PayPal. So what happened was, in my dream, I just clicked on yes somewhere and they just... So I set up this subscription to this erotic drama. And by the way, nothing happens in it. It's the worst drama ever.
So you didn't get to see his holy water?
God.
I actually said to her, which was very telling, after she sorted it all out, she said, you'll get the money back, it's fine. I went, just out of interest, I said, am I able to go back to the whatever it was? And because technically I have paid for it now.
Yeah.
So can I... Because in my head, I'm thinking, I want to see how this ends.
Yeah, I do.
Bet you do.
Yeah.
Guys, it's rubbish.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Did you go back? And did you? Oh,
I've gone back. Yeah. I've got a free subscription now. I got the free
subscription.
Yeah. Can I just say, do not go on your phone in the middle of the night and dream scroll, okay? Imagine if I hadn't have checked my account, though. They would have had about 40 quid off me. Can you believe that?
Yeah, oh yeah. That's happening.
Anyway.
It happens all the time for everybody.
Yes.
Stuff's going out and you go, what is that? And you don't recognise it. And then you go, what's that? And then you Google it and nothing makes sense. And it's like the business name that they've set the credit card up to.
Yeah, you
it's
know what
not
it
even
is.
the same name as the thing that you've paid for.
My notes
Oh,
are
I
full of
know.
things saying cancel this, cancel that, cancel whatever. And I put them on the month that I know I'm going to get charged for it, after the free period expires.
Yeah.
I never know what it is. It's like, I cancel holy water. What is that? I don't know.
After when you sign up to something and you get a free month or free 3 months, can't you just cancel immediately and you'll still get the full month rather than waiting until the...
sometimes.
But sometimes if you get free 6 months and you cancel immediately, it doesn't work that way. So I don't know what these notes are. But yeah, I've never looked at adult material in bed, though, while my partner's asleep.
So you wouldn't listen to a podcast whilst everybody's asleep, but you'll watch a TV show. Is it playing out loud out of your phone whilst you're lying next to Paul?
No.
You weren't listening to what they were saying, were you?
But
It's just pictures.
Yeah, you didn't. It wasn't that kind of thing, John. Oh, it had subtitles as well, so I could see what was going on.
Right.
So
They didn't
it was,
cover anything
yeah.
up, did they, those subtitles?
The thing is, I really fancied the lead role. That was what it was. I quite liked him.
really?
A bit of a look about him. Yeah,
I've got
it's
some
my type.
second-hand AirPods, if you're interested, that are ideal for... They fit any sized hole,
Oh, that's lovely.
and
Yeah,
they
we've
are
come
second-hand.
Full circle, there, haven't we?
Yeah.
That's great. Let's finish.
You can have those on a monthly subscription via PayPal.
Do you think Pam at Nationwide knew what had happened there?
Yeah, she knows. I reckon she's in it. Imagine if Pam turned up in holy water or whatever you think is.
They used to do it for the radio station. Yeah. Now they're doing it just for you. Big John at Breakfast Friday.
Got to say, we had a massive reaction to our campaign for podcast survival, as I'm calling it, in 2026. If you missed it, it's essentially the campaign for podcast survival in 2026 is all on you.
No pressure.
We'll show up if you do. And
We're not being passive aggressive there, are we?
I am. There was just, I think it was quite handy. It was like a 6-point plan
Yeah.
that people missed over. Why did we do it when no one was listening over Christmas?
I think we need to make this a bit tighter.
Okay, first, word of mouth. Bring someone new with you. It's all about word of mouth. Second, tag and message your friends directly on social media saying something like, you used to listen to these guys. That would make we've got to beat the algorithm on this one.
Yeah,
Come on,
that'll
guys.
work. That'll work.
Come on. Third, talk about us when we're not in the room. Mention us at work, in the car, in passing. That sounds small. That's massive. And it's slightly embarrassing. But you could start a conversation with somebody by going, oh, do you know what podcast I'm listening to?
Yeah, do that.
I mean, they'll say really good ones. Get this one in first, Big John at Breakfast from Hallam FM.
Yeah.
That one.
Get it done.
And then they'll get onto the really good ones, and then you've said it, you've done it. Fourth, join in with our show. You can message us anytime. Please do. Email, send us a comment, send us a voice note. It's all through the website, bigjohnatbreakfast.co.uk. Fifth, if you run a business or you work for one, think about sponsorship. That would be amazing. And finally, stick with us. We know it's not easy. It's not as easy as switching the radio on used to be. You've got to download this thing. It feels like too much admin, but you sort of get used to it. James never used to listen to podcasts, and now it's opened up a whole new world
it
for him.
has, yeah.
Since doing one, now he's listening to podcasts. You're in charge, and it's just ready when you are. But it gets easily forgotten, so thank you. Thank you for showing up. Is the campaign for Podcast Survival 2026 a little bit like a telling off?
No, I think it's just reminding us all, isn't it? And we're very, very grateful for anything.
Does it feel a bit mansplainy, Liesl?
Yes, definitely, yeah.
But I think you two are very into podcasts. I don't feel that way. My wife and I had never listened to a podcast until we started doing this.
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
Really?
Didn't get it. Didn't
Well,
really
come on.
understand.
That's
It's just
fine.
It's one of those things. We were very late with the air fryer, though. I'll give you that.
Yes.
We were just seriously. You see all these things, and because everyone else is doing it, you think I'm not going to do that.
Yes.
I'll do that later.
I think a lot of people, but anyone listening now, they're in our gang. And
Yes.
thank you you're part of the hardcore, the faithful. You are part of that, and thank you. But please invite somebody in, just one person in.
Test the water with a brother or a sister, someone who won't judge you. Just tell them first.
Yeah.
And see how
Yeah.
that goes.
Oh, and also, if you go, do you remember them off the radio? Their first reaction will be, I didn't really like them.
Yeah, I didn't like
Then your reaction to that is you must say, no, it's better on the podcast, even though it's not.
Yeah.
In fact, it's worse.
Yes.
But you've got to impress upon them, because
Big
otherwise...
John
Right.
at breakfast. Throwback Thursdays.
With all our biggest hits.
Yes, we are now 3 times a week, 3 separate free podcasts. Big John at Breakfast Fridays. You get the bonus Tuesdays. We are back this week, by the way. There's another bonus on Tuesday. And then Throwback Thursdays. It's a whole new podcast. And this coming Thursday, Classic Hallamster. And you can listen back to Harry Enfield and Paul Whitehouse, who were on last week.
Brilliant.
But this coming Thursday, loads of Hallamster. We're going to do an epic fails special on this coming Thursday, next week. But I want to know, suggestions please, which was your favourite epic fail call? Now, this is something we used to do quite regularly on the show, the last few years of the show, where people would call up and tell us their epic fail or their little epic tale. And when I say those words, which one stands out for you? Do you have any memories of them?
I remember, now I can't remember the lady's name and I'm sorry, but someone called us to say she went on a site visit with her boss, a new job, and it was really important. It was a long way away from their office, so they car shared, and they had to wear special boots on the visit because it was some factory they were going to or something like that. And when they changed back, they sat in the opened boot of their car to change boots.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
And I'm pretty sure from memory, she then set off home and realised I haven't waited for my boss, and they'd just basically set off and thrown them out of the car boot into the middle of the car park.
Wow, drove off with them.
Drove off.
People hovering on the boot.
Boot up, boss on the ground. Not a good look, is it? But that is pure perfection. You could see that in a film.
Yeah, I do remember that one. Maybe we'll play that on Throwback Thursday. Lisa, have you got any memories of epic fails?
Yes, I always think about that lady. Did she get stuck in a lift shaft or something?
She
Hurt
fell
herself
down
as
the
well.
lift shaft.
Did she fell? Yeah,
The
she
lift
fell
doors
down it,
were
and she had a
open.
few drinks, hadn't she?
Yeah.
But she fell down it. Yeah, she hurt herself.
My
but
God.
she was okay in the end, by the way. But that always frightened me. The thought of it.
It's funny how we go to injuries. I'm thinking of one, and it was a girl, and all she did was fall out of her car whilst getting, maybe it was icy? She was at the car park, in the car park at work, and people witnessed it. And she broke both her arms.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah.
And she was walking towards reception. Everyone was just staring at her saying, what's she doing? She fell out of the car, so they're all laughing.
How do you break both
I
your
know,
arms?
because you're trying to put your arms out to break your fall and you literally break your wrists.
She told us this story, and she was laughing her head off
Bless
while she
her.
was telling us this story. What's your favourites? And make sure you're listening to Throwback Thursday, a brand new podcast this coming Thursday. There's loads to listen back to. Clips from Peter Kay and Michael McIntyre, and John Bishop and Ricky Gervais, loads of classic Hallamster. Search the Throwback Thursday podcast. We've decided we are going to do one question, and Beth asks, who was the worst celebrity interview? Which, when I read this, I thought immediately of a really, really famous artist who walked out of an interview we were doing because of something I said. And this was a few years ago. This artist, who's an American, he wasn't in our studio. He was in a studio in Manchester. It's funny, a radio studio just in Manchester. They all seem to be in Manchester now, don't they?
Oh, weird.
And he was in that studio, but we were in Harriers Road in Sheffield. And we were doing an interview, and this is pre-Liesl, with Jason Derulo. Jason Derulo! And it was going all right. I think he was quite tired, and I, because he wasn't in the room, didn't read the room.
It's hard when someone's down a line talking to you. He's down a phone. You can't see their face.
And he couldn't see ours, and he wasn't in the mood.
And no, he wasn't.
Wasn't in the mood for us.
It's a shame we put a lot of work into that.
He'd brought out one of his songs, his songs, and we'd got a version of it from the 1920s from somewhere else. I can't remember.
We had it made.
And I said to him, "Oh, yeah, it's a cover, your song, because we've got the original here. It's a 1920s version of it. I wish I had it now." And we played it at him. He just didn't like that at all. I think he panicked and thought maybe it is a cover, and he hadn't written that song.
Yeah.
And maybe he was in his head. He was going, "The producers didn't tell me that it was out in the 1920s."
But we just remade his to sound like the 1920s. He didn't get it at all. In fact, he said, "Play that again." And we played it again. He was thinking, "I really thought
Took it seriously, didn't he?
Yeah.
God.
That spooked him. And then the bit that pushed him over the edge was James's fault.
Yeah, I had an idea. We talked about it, John and I, and we thought it'd be funny because we researched guests when they came on, and we knew he was in the school choir, and we found out what school he went to, and we said, "You were in a choir at school?" He went, "Yeah, I was." He was quite liking the research.
Did we find out?
Yeah, well, I did.
The choir.
Yeah. I said, "And we've actually got one of your school shows." And he went, "No, you haven't." And we said, "Yeah, we have." And what we did, we played back a load of children singing "Close My Eyes, Drew Back the Curtain." We got it was beautiful, and it was recorded in a school. And just before the kids started singing, I got my daughter, who was about 5 at the time, to go, "Jason Derulo." I close my eyes.
Inspired.
So we played that back, and he walked out of the studio. And our boss was in Manchester, and he went, "You can't broadcast any of that."
Can't use the interview at all. We couldn't broadcast it at all.
Which was the gold. That was the best thing we ever did.
Do we need to explain that he doesn't so much now, but he would for many years shout his name like that just before
he
sang on every song, and that became a bit of a thing. And I don't think maybe Americans liked that and thought it was rad.
Yeah.
But we took the mickey.
I'm still thinking it's funny now that a kid would have done that at school.
Shouting his name just before singing like the curtain. I closed my eyes.
All right, so I made
So he
myself
walked
laugh.
out, and I was absolutely mortified.
Because we could just hear this sort of thump.
We were just doing it for laughs, right? We didn't want to offend him.
No.
And it's a stupid thing to get offended about. He was tired, and it was the end of the day, and he was still thinking about a 1920s version of another song that he was trying to bring out.
That he thought he'd written.
And the record company got involved. Questions were asked.
Oh, God.
I went and spoke to my boss and said, "Didn't mean to."
It's awkward, though, because he walked out, and the other radio stations who'd come in to record him later.
So they may
after
have
us,
missed out on interview.
They may not have been
Oh,
able
I'm
to.
so sorry to those other radio stations.
Ah, it's awful. Oh, they've all gone now.
You don't like upsetting people, though, do you, John?
No.
You do get quite sad about it.
I get upset. Well, unless it's you, I don't mind upsetting you.
No, you don't, do you?
No. One question you're allowed to ask us about the radio show. What's your question? Through the website, bigjahn@breakfast.co.uk.
No one thought they'd make it this far.
No one thought they'd make it this far.
But in 26, here they still are. Happy New Year from Big John at Breakfast Friday.
Can we say a massive well done to Dean and the team at Pro Property Limited in Sheffield, a company just won 2 big awards at the Checker Trade Awards. Well done, Pro Property.
Well done.
Can we say hello to Poppy and Mum Zoe? Thank you for buying us a coffee.
Thank you.
Richard Greaves and family. Jane Carter and all her friends and clients at hotiron.co.uk. Greg, Jess and Zach and Claire de Bear.
It's Friday. The waiting's over because the weekend is here. It's Friday. I can almost taste that ice cold beer. It's Friday. The weekend's over and there's no more work to do. It's Friday. AM sexy. There's 2 whole days for you. It's Friday. It's time to kick the weekend off again. With Big John at breakfast. Here we go again. Hey everyone, it's Big John.
You can support the podcast, and please do, at bigjahn@breakfast.co.uk. Hello, Holly Crooks. Hello, Mark Coates. Hello, Catherine Sanders. Thank you for your support. BigJohnAtBreakfast.co.uk. Is there someone in your life who used to listen to us back in the day who would love a shout on the Friday song? We can sort it for you. Just go to the website. We'll sort it. Make sure you're following the podcast in your podcast app. Join the VIP free mailing list at BigJohnAtBreakfast.co.uk. Whatever. Or follow us on our official Facebook page. So, we're back on Friday next week. I did a Liesl.
Did you?
Oh.
Something that I have probably barked at you for doing, Liesl. I am now guilty of it. Now,
Were you having fun?
Oh, shut up, mate. No way. Normally, I'd bury this and never mention it, but I'm trying honesty in 2026.
Oh, blimey.
So, what have I done? I've done a Liesl. Can you guess what I've done, Liesl?
Not at all, because you and me are just not alike at all. We find some things funny, but like the same thing's funny, don't we? But no, I can't.
You don't do the same things.
Oh, hang on. Oh, was it to do with parking?
Interesting that you should say that. Be listening next Friday. James.
Listen, if you're planning your summer holiday already, and let's face it, who isn't? It gets us through this time, right? Planning your summer holiday.
Absolutely.
Making those little plans, Googling things, searching things, favouriting little holidays. I've got something you need to know about flying abroad, because we were lucky. We went away for 4 nights over the Christmas period. Went to 4 nights to Alicante. Had the most amazing idea on the plane on the way home. And I want to share it with everyone.
Okay, and Liesl.
Well, John, it's funny. I just mentioned parking, didn't I? But I actually went through a really good period of parking really well and sticking to the rules of the road, which we all know is unusual for me. But for about a year, I was doing really well. However, within 1 week, just before Christmas, financially, my sanity and my credibility as a human went. Because there is CCTV proof.
Oh, no.
And still images of my silly behaviour. As my dad used to say, if you do the crime, you do the time.
Oh, mate.
Unless you're dead, because your crimes die and you die, don't they?
Oh,
but however,
don't die.
No, I'm owning up to this. I'm owning up. I'm going to be a better person in 2026.
That's next Friday.
Big John, Liesl and James. And if we include you too, that would be too many names. Big John at breakfast Fridays.
Catch up on all our Throwback Thursday podcasts right now.
As we crack open the archives and see what falls out. There's stories from all of us, amazing calls, loads of Hallamster, and there's the celebrities too.
Peter Kay.
Apples, baby, Golly, Fred. Hey, it's your mom. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la.
John Bishop.
I'm in the middle of a store. He just said, John, what? He said, John, I can't find my seat. It was my Uncle Dave. And I'm like, Dave, I'm at work.
Michael McIntyre.
I opened the door with my name on my dressing gown, and the postman just went, arrogant.
Ricky Gervais.
I've won awards. I've got a degree.
Catch up right now.
Search Big John at Breakfast in any podcast app, or ask your smart speaker to play the Big John at Breakfast podcast.
Get that Friday feeling any day of the week. Big John at breakfast Fridays.
Thanks for downloading Big John at Breakfast Fridays. Like, subscribe, and share with a friend. It helps us grow. Bye.